number 14. These are numbers who flyweight bout, sponsored by Apex Mountains. Introducing your fighters first of all in the blue. Age 28, he stands at 5'7" tall, making his MMA debut from Scotland, representing Scottish Hit Squad. He weighed in at 56.7 kilograms. Please put your hands together for Conor Fraser. Standing across from him in the red corner is his opponent. He's 25. He stands at 5'7" tall. He's an MMA record of 1 win, no loss and no draws. From County Durham, representing TFT MMA. He weighed in at 57 kilograms. Put your hands together for Aiden Burke. We're scheduled for 3 3-minute rounds. The referee Mal Trotter. The action is about to begin.
Here we go, Aiden Burke taking on Conor Fraser. TFT versus Scottish Hit Squad. Two gyms that have come against each other a lot on this show. Brian Gallagher and Andrew Fisher there, the coaches.
Oh, that was a nice kick up the middle from Aiden Burke. Lovely, right on the end of the chin.
Nice movement, but it's the forward pressure from Burke here. Keeping Fraser on his toes.
Nice low kick there.
Fraser just moving him back with that low kick before firing one over the top.
Nice shot from Fraser, landed 2 straight back on, some heavy uppercuts.
Nice
there.
uppercut.
2 good, clean, unanswered 4 shots up the middle there. He's putting the pressure on now, beautiful knee to the body. And a nice position there. Aiden Burke did a great job there at stopping that. It was kind of a little back step. Gonna pick him up now. Nice hips in, he's got to get his hips in to pick him up from there.
Looking just to try and get this to the ground, but the Scottish Hit Squad man, Conor Fraser,
nice
doing a good job of staying on the feet here.
I would try and circle for the back. If he'd kept his leg outside there, he could have took the back from there. Burke's getting mounted now.
Fraser now in the most dominant position he's found himself. Needs to be careful here now, does Aiden Burke, with Conor Fraser on his back, looking to flatten him out. Landing some good strikes there, and we've seen the power of them strikes already earlier on in this fight.
He's doing a good job of keeping his hips not too high. If you go too high, it's easy for the guy to get out who you've got control of. This is what I'm talking about. He's doing a good job of controlling that shoulder.
Looking to sink a choke in here, can't quite see from our vantage point.
From where we are, looks like he's got this in. It's hard to see. He does have a palm-to-palm. No, he's not. Aiden Burke can push that. Aiden Burke can push from there and get that up his face and take the pressure off his jaw. He can't survive from here. He's trying to punch from there. I'd be trying to stay safe and trying to get that off my face.
Fraser though, Fraser looks like he's giving up on it now, going back to these heavy strikes. Burke though trying to work his way back to his feet. Needs to be careful, like you say, that he's not too high and that he's going to slip off the back the way he sort of has there. What would you like to see from Burke here to try and get out of this position? Just escape out the back door?
It's hard because obviously you're trying to go deep, you're giving your arms a chance to be in the tap. As I say now, he looks like he's in a much better position to finish.
10 seconds to go.
He could get it in 10 seconds, you know how quick the choke can go on.
Yeah, ups out of it.
I think Aiden Burke's doing a good job of staying safe there. He's trying to get his head up high, he's trying to fight the hands. He's done a good job of staying safe there, surviving.
Very, very interesting fight there to start. It was almost like a fight of the round of 2 halves, if you like, wasn't it?
Yeah.
It was certainly Aiden Burke in the opening stanza, opening rounds.
Just a quick notice for safety as well. If you are in the seated area, you must be sat down at all times, please. Remember that behind you are people who are standing, you'll be obscuring the view. So if you are in the seated area, you must be sat down.
Yeah, like I was saying there, that round started and it was all Aiden Burke. Well, Conor Fraser quickly turned the tides on it. James Hendon there in the corner now. Andrew Fisher just exited the cage. James Hendon in the corner, octagon featherweight. Hopefully we'll see him back in action soon. Brian Gallagher here just giving the last words of advice to his fighter before the seconds will be out. There we go. Seconds out the cage as we head to the second round. And what would you like to see from both men in this round, Carl?
I'd like to see Aiden Burke come back out and try and get some of that nice striking going again that he had at the start. And as I say, Conor Fraser, he looks like he's got good grappling. That was both of them just landed super nice jabs as well. If you remember though, Fraser landed that combination from the double uppercut that followed with the hooks around the side, and he's just landed another right hand over the top again there. He does look super comfortable there himself.
First spinning kick is Burke. Looks to reply. Does Fraser. You feel like if either one of these men connect clean, it could be lights out for the other.
Yeah. But I'd like to see a lot more. I'd like to see a lot more jitters. You know what I mean? I call it jitters in regards to rather than a big lunge and shot. I'd rather see someone set up, maybe touch a little bit, throwing the shots out, and then try and engage some action from there to then land the combinations after that. Rather, perfect shot there from Fowler.
Looking to line a hook there, just falls short. Lovely takedown there. Lovely takedown. It's again though, it's Fraser in this dominating position, much like where he found himself the last time. Burke needs to try and do something here to get out of this. This is very similar to where he got caught the last time.
From here though, Burke's in a position so he's controlling underneath the arm. If he can connect his hands together there with a palm-to-palm grip, he can pull him in and actually try and sweep him from there. He's in a good position to do so. And he is actually landing shots from here too. He is working. It's not like he's lying there and just being passive and just trying to hold on to him. He is actually trying to get something going.
What would you want to see him do? Work his legs up here and or open the legs as opposed to trying to keep the close and locks?
He's trying to attack from his guard, which is a good option. But what I like trying to do, see, is trying to switch his hip there, trying to get angles. I personally like to punch and work from pinch headlock positions or shoulder crunch positions and try and sweep from there.
But again, it's the Scottish Hit Squad man on top of Burke, doing everything on his back here to try and get out of it. But Fraser doing a really, really good job here of just eliminating any threat that's coming to him from the TFT man, chipping away with these sharp shots.
He's doing a great job of stopping and moving his hips out either side. He's doing a really good job of that. Aiden Burke seems to have a good guard as well. You see, he was switching his hips before, and then when that was failing, he was trying to climb his legs up. Fowler's doing a good job of keeping his elbows hugged in and stopping him climbing his knees up higher than he is.
Fraser's looking really, really comfortable here, isn't he, just in this top position. He's not rushing his work, he's meticulously just going about things.
And they're always landing some heavy shots.
Fraser could very well be 2 rounds to the good here as we go into a third and final round. We need to see something big here from Aiden Burke, I feel, to start to draw this bout back into his favour.
Looks like we are going to see the third round.
It does, once again in these. Nice showing of respect there at the end, in between the second and third round here. But it is all Conor Fraser so far. Burke though doesn't look too out of breath, doesn't look too uncomfortable. Getting words of advice now again from Andrew Fisher. It will be interesting to see how he comes out and tries to attack this third round. Brian Gallagher in the corner there of Fraser, and I wonder if he's just telling his man more of the same. He's never really put himself in danger. He's just chipped away and, as I said before, worked meticulously during the rounds to keep himself out of danger and ultimately win this fight. Seconds out here as we go into the third and final round. Cage door is locked. Both fighters are ready and we are back in the action here.
Aiden Burke needs to be careful rushing in here though, because that's when he will end up on his back again with somebody who's got wrestling like Ethan Fowler has.
Almost
this is a chance for Aiden Burke now. He's on top now. This is a chance where he can get some stuff going for himself. He needs to be careful. He's in a triangle situation now.
Almost a full 3 minutes to work, but as you say, especially with the longer man on the bottom, you need to be careful of them submissions getting thrown up.
And how much energy has he lost? How much has he already lost from the previous rounds, you know? This is where he needs to be careful, lying there, sitting, see how he's got the underhook though, just lying in that control. We've already seen Ethan Fowler's got active guard, he's got flexible hips, you've just seen the way he just kicked his legs up there and was straight over the shoulder as if he was attracting a triangle. Aiden Burke needs to be very sensible here in this position.
Working away here. Aiden Burke knowing he needs, probably knows he needs now to try and get the finish if he wants any hope of getting his hand raised at the end of this one. He's almost in a very similar position to where Fraser's found himself in the last 2 rounds. The difference being, Fraser's had them 2 rounds and there's only this round left.
It's money in the bank, exactly.
Maybe need to see a little bit more action here. Referee Mal Trotter talking to him, I believe, calling for more action.
Aiden needs to get his hands off the mat, mate. He needs to bring his hands inside and start trying to fight from that position. He's given an angle now, he's been swept, and now he's giving his back.
And it's Fraser now, back in a dominant position. Raining down
heavy shots, all legal shots.
Lovely, just above the ear. Very interesting to see. This has been a very composed performance as well from Conor Fraser.
Heavy ground and pound every time from that position.
More strikes here, landing them lovely as well, just in that legal area. Might need to watch it as I say that. One look to snip behind the head.
That one was clean in the back of the head. He does need to be careful there. I would like to see him try and get underneath his shoulders and stretch his legs out hard, and then you can flatten him out from there, go back to the heavy ground and pound with a much better stabilised position.
Looking to sink that under the neck there, can't
this
quite see from
closed.
here. Referee Maltrot having a look at this, we can't quite see, but again it looks like Fraser's opted to let go of it.
Aiden can pull his elbow, he can start shifting his elbow, pulling his elbow back from that position, trying to jerk his elbow back, and he can actually get in a better position from here.
Burke looking to try and get himself back into this one, but with 10 seconds to go. Fraser looking to finish the round strong. And once again tonight we will go to the judges' scorecards.
All right, ladies and gents, please put your hands together for both of our warriors inside the cage. After 3 hard-fought 3-minute rounds, we've got your judges' scorecard and we have your winner by way of unanimous decision. In favour of the blue corner, Conor Fraser! Also, please put your hands together for your winner of Aiden Burke.